What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival, if you'll interview him, eh?
But how can you defend one shot, one kill?
What, you want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
It's here at a newsstand near you. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win $1,000 instantly when you purchase the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It's quick and easy for your chance to win. A unique number will be printed at the back of each Guardian newspaper daily. Purchase your Guardian newspaper, then join JW for the daily Guardian Lucky Number Draw, the winning number on just before the nightly news on CNC3. If the number drawn matches the unique number at the back of your Guardian newspaper, then $1,000 is yours. Just bring the winning Guardian newspaper and a picture ID to Guardian Media Limited. You have until 3 p.m. the following workday to claim your prize. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win. NLCB approved.
We are the fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news. And that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life. Stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on
Welcome to the police barracks in St. James. This is the Ascension tournament. Final match of this second match day in round 2. We have the hosts Police FC versus Cunupia FC. My name is Jovan Ravello. As usual, I'm joined by my co-commentator Jassy Marik.
Good afternoon, Jovan. Good afternoon to each and every one of our viewers this afternoon. This one promises to be a belter. The last time these two teams met, Police FC came away with a 2-1 win over Cunupia. And, of course, much is expected of these two teams again here today at the St. James Barracks. Police FC coming off a stinging defeat at their home fortress. It's more than the ground. And, of course, Cunupia FC hoping to be able to once again show the feistiness of the first encounter between these two teams. Let's have a look at yesterday's action. That's Real West Fort United taking a 1-0 lead courtesy Karen Cummings against Central FC. Central hit right back through Leonardo da Costa rather, and then another from Romario Burke. 2-headed goals in that first half turnaround for them as they sought to upset Real West Fort United. But then this man, Elijah Belgrave, he was able to score a stunner for Real West Fort United. And then another courtesy of a second assist for Akel Laborde. Elijah Belgrave putting Real West Fort United into a 3-2 lead at that stage in yesterday's encounter at the Arima Velodrome. They continue to press for added insurance to not much success. But Central FC, spurred on by their head coach, Russ Russell, in that image there, were able to pull back a late equalizer, 3-3, courtesy that man Dorian Sampson getting the goal there on the assist from Miguel Williams in added on time. And that's how it would end, 3-3 between Real West Fort United and Central FC. In game 2, AC Port of Spain, seen here in yellow, they took an early lead through Shondell Augustus taking on Central Soccer World. Really clinical finish there. And then this for perhaps the game of the afternoon from the boot of Kyle Bartholomew. Really capitalizing on a wayward distribution by Keston Guy in the CSW goal and really putting his name into the headlights there, Kyle Bartholomew. Sunil McLean, not for the lack of trying, was able to finally get his item to put AC Port of Spain 3 goals to the good. In this clash, he received a yellow card from referee Keelan Bacchus for that celebration. But still at that point, it seemed as though AC Port of Spain would run away comfortably with all of the points. Not so easy, said Central Soccer World. They hit back through their captain, Ryan Frederick, on spot to stab home that loose ball, and then really lax play at the back for AC Port of Spain allowed Dion Lewis to slip one beneath Chadel Poon Lewis in the AC Port of Spain goal, making it 3-2 at that stage. And of course, this one had all the makings of a match that was close in nature. Central Soccer World beginning to find their feet and certainly looking to be more physical in the latter stage of that one, but at the time of referee Keelan Bacchus's whistle, final scores read AC Port of Spain 3 and Central Soccer World 2. We are here at the St. James Barracks in Port of Spain for the closing match of this weekend's Ascension tournament fixtures, and in a short bit it's going to be Police FC here taking on Cunupia FC. Stay with us. The Ascension Tournament has all the... Police FC coming off a 3-1 defeat here at the St. James Barracks last weekend. Their first at this venue. Gabriel Nanton joins us for the post-match interview, pre-match rather. Gabriel, your thoughts on last week's result?
Well, I think that our performance last week did not properly show the quality within the team that we possess. I think maybe our intensity lacked a little bit, and it was a poor result to pick up at home at the Barracks where we have had such a great record.
Looking at today's opponents, Cunupia FC, how do you intend to address of course, the shortcomings that would have cropped up last weekend?
Well, during the last training week, coach put a lot of emphasis on how we defend and how we want to build up and attack the opponent. So I think based on what we know about Cunupia and the training that we've done this week, I believe our game plan, once we put it into effect and we stay disciplined, we will come out with the victory today.
In round one, you all had a 2-1 victory over the same team. A fairly heated encounter here at the St. James Barracks. Expecting more of the same?
I think so. Cunupia is a tough team, and we're no babies ourselves, so I expect a heated affair, an intense affair, and I think it'll be a great game today.
Finally, on a personal note, you were out of the last match. Are you fit and ready for today?
Yeah, I was just recovering for the last match, that's why I was not part of the squad. But I believe, and coach has shown the faith in me to come out and perform today, and I believe I'm fit and ready to give a good account of myself.
Thank you very much, Gabriel Nanton, Police FC.
Thank you.
Kadeen Graham of Cunupia FC, not such a great time of it for your team, especially given the way you all started. Police FC, one of the teams that defeated you all in the first round. What are the plans for today?
Well, the plans today, back to the drawing board. Our team worked hard within the last week with training and whatnot, and today we're not going to hold back on the team. We're going to come full force. Physicality will play a great fact with this game here today, and we're coming all guns.
What would you say has been the largest contributing factor to Cunupia's poor run of form since the start of the competition?
Well, since the start of the competition, we were on top. We lost some depth within the team due to some personal issues and injury to some of our key players. Due to that, we had to reset, refocus, and we are trying to get it right at this point in time. So moving forward, we'll get at it.
Police FC, not an easy team to be facing, especially at this point in the competition. First round, a 2-1 defeat for you all, but they may be rocking considering that they lost last weekend. Is that factoring in the minds of the Cunupia FC squad?
Well, to be quite honest, the 2-1 defeat prior, we're not really studying that. As I mentioned earlier, we're coming at it, dealing with today's game. Whether they lost, win, draw, we're putting that aside, and we're dealing with today, with all our training stuff that we did within the last week, and we'll take it from there. Once again, football is played on the day. So,
just provide me quickly with an update on the squad. Is everybody fit and ready, or any key omissions today?
Yes, today we have a few additions. 1 or 2 guys who would have worked hard in training, who usually sit on the bench, but they showed great effort and they joined the squad today.
All right, thanks a lot, Kadeen Graham of Cunupia FC.
Thank you.
So the thoughts of players from either team. The Police FC team has a recovery effort to effect after that 3-1 loss to CSW last weekend.
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches. Right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival if you'll interview him, eh?
But how could you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
Get the nation's leading newspaper on the go by downloading the Digital Guardian app on your iOS or Android devices now and enjoy our special introductory subscription offer now on. The nation's first and best digital paper in an easy-to-read digital format. The Digital Guardian, Trinidad and Tobago's fastest growing, most subscribed and most read digital paper. Stay on top with the market leader and don't miss a beat in today's fast-paced world. Go to Apple Store or Google Play and download now.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you hooked. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy our treats. This is Uncle Pete's.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
Welcome back to the St. James Barracks here in Port of Spain. We're getting ready for Sunday evening's fixture in the Ascension Tournament of Trinidad and Tobago. Police FC looking to take on Cunupia FC live and in living color. Police FC, of course, coming off of shock defeat really against Central Soccer World last weekend at this venue. It's their first defeat at the St. James Barracks. Hoping to address that situation here today against Cunupia FC, a team which really started this tournament in hot form. However, they've since slipped away. In fact, they've had no wins in their last 5, and they've only picked up 1 point, as a matter of fact, in their last 5 fixtures. 1 draw coming 3 games ago. They're on back-to-back defeats, while it's Police FC again trying to rebound from last week's defeat themselves.
Let's take a look at the standings. At the top of the table are the Terminix Lahokota Rangers. Defense Force FC is second. Police FC is third on 10 points. Deportivo PF are fourth on 11. Cunupia FC are fifth on 13 points. Central Soccer World are sixth on 13 as well. ACPOS are seventh on 12. Real West Fort United are 11 on 8 on 11 points. Central FC are 9 on 6 points. and Moruga FC are at the bottom of the table without a point so far in the tournament. Let's take a look at the Cunupia FC team. John Pierre David is the goalkeeper. Caleb Douglas also plays. Kadeem Graham is on the pitch this evening. Ian Cowie, Stefan Julian, Christian Maloney, Trevin Caesar, Kwesi Allen, Hakeem Legal, Osei Sandy, and Maestro Mensah round out this Cunupia FC team. For Police FC, Adrian Fonset, the captain, is in goal. Rakim Kebi and his partner at the middle of the defense will be there. Jabari Mitchell is also at the top. Kareem Freitas plays as the lone striker. Christian Thomas is included. Aaron Kennedy, Elijah Belgrave plays. Gabriel Nanton is back in the starting lineup at central midfield. Nikel Orr also plays. Simeon Bailey plays in central midfield. Right next, we suspect to Nanton, and Cleavon McPhee is in the starting lineup this afternoon for Police FC. So a couple changes for Police as they try to rejig themselves and come again after that shock defeat, it has to be said, against CSW, and we'll keep speaking about it because of how much of a shock it was to us, and I guess of course to the Police FC team, supporters, and coach Richard Hood. He also had a couple, strong words to say after that defeat. Cunupia FC are themselves on a slide and would need to recover some form. Haven't won in about 5 games since that 5-0 defeat to Army on April the 30th. Their last outing was against Deportivo PF, and they lost that one 6-1. As we see the Police bench. And your referees for today: Timothy Derry is the man with the whistle. AR1 is Johan Cornell. Andrew Samuel is AR2, and the fourth official is Rodfin Harris. So whole family and whole families are out here this evening just to get a glimpse of their heroes on the pitch. Hopefully the Police FC team lives up to the expectations against another team that will surely need to live up to some of the expectations that would have been attached to them given their start in this tournament so far.
Yeah, so as mentioned, it's shaping up to be a really interesting one. Coach Richard Hood has certainly rung the changes following last weekend's defeat, with at least 4 players coming into the starting lineup, 4 changes that is. So he's definitely on a wavelength that would suggest that whatever transpired last weekend was untenable. And of course, looking to immediately restore fortunes. The man in the fluorescent top in your picture, the Professor Ron Laforet, engineered a 3-2 win for his team, Real West Fort United, yesterday at the Arima Velodrome, as we would have shown you the highlights of earlier. Back-to-back wins for them. Ron Laforet certainly, and his team, his Chargers, certainly beginning to find their feet in this competition, as the second round is now 2 weeks old.
Yeah, and 2 weeks in, it almost looks like a different tournament. Some of the teams that would have struggled in the first round have come out with greater fervor in this second round. And some of the favorites, as we saw, and we keep referring to this, were cut down just last week. So it's a bit of a change, and it's welcome. We don't want to have a predictable end of tournament. So all these changes and different types of form that we see coming through in this tournament is much appreciated. I'm sure it makes for good watching for you guys at home.
So referee Timothy Derry leads the officials onto center stage. Of course, Police FC, they'll be decked in grey tops and black shorts. Cunupia FC in all red for this affair about to unfold here at the St. James Police Barracks. They themselves have also made quite a few changes to their starting lineup. and to the roster in totality, as alluded to earlier by the skipper today, Kadeem Graham. So it's going to be interesting to see just how both of these teams take on the task ahead. And we'll be right here, Jovan Ravello and I, Jancy Marique, to take you through all of the action during the next 90 minutes of play here at the St. James Police Barracks along Circular Road, St. James. Captains have taken the toss. Referee Derry and crew exchange final pleasantries as off goes Johan Cornel to make his final checks on the goal post situated north of this ground. He's assistant referee 1, assistant referee 2, Andrew Samuel does the same. It seems as though, Jovan, we've always been blessed with, or almost always blessed with, very good weather here at the St. James Barracks, save and except for maybe one or two of these fixtures. And today, no different. The sunshine beats down on the surface as well as the brows of yourself and I.
Yeah, and very good is also relative. The rain last week was also very good weather in some places, much cooler than expected. But we're in for a hot evening, it seems, so far. And things are just about to start getting heated on this St. James Barracks pitch. Teams just going through their final checks. Kareem Freitas stands over the ball as is customary for him. Jabari Mitchell collects, immediately looks for the man on the far side is Nickel Orr.
So Police FC trying to spread their way around early on. Elijah Belgrave's forward pass, just too much for Aaron Kennedy on screen. Here now is Nickel Orr, or rather Cleavon McPhee into Orr. Orr goes off on a searching run across field, picks out Kennedy now. Good forward pass to Christian Thomas, a man who came on to good effect last weekend as they were chasing the game against Central Soccer World. And Police move it around now with Belgrave. This is a good ball. Played out wide now, the cross will come in. The heads go up, and this is over bar by Kareem Scooby Freitas. So the first real sign of intent from Police FC. Good delivery coming in from that far side from Cleavon McPhee. And the header over bar by Freitas.
Yeah, it has to be expected that Police will come out here with a little more bite from the onset. They were a bit lackadaisical last weekend and it cost them, so they won't want to repeat the same mistakes. Freitas on that occasion just unable to find what would have been a dream start for them. Out of your picture just to the right of us, head coach Richard Hood has a extra accessory to his technical build-out this weekend. This ball is given away.
Kennedy gets it fouled to Belgrave, but just a bit too much on it, and Belgrave immediately gives up the chase. But yes, it's quite apparent that head coach Hood has a bit more in his arsenal today. Your guess is as good as mine exactly what this new piece of equipment is being used for. As we see a giveaway here now by Police FC. Cunupia FC can be in. It's with Trevin Caesar, Trinidad and Tobago international himself, Caesar. Tobago boy, but he loses out, and Police FC come the other way now. This is Freitas. Jamari Mitchell back to Freitas. Aaron Kennedy in support. And now Bailey. Options ahead, including a attempted run by Christian Thomas. And now Bailey wins it back. It's with Gabriel Nanton. A good ball to Orr. Orr holds on to it nicely and moves in field. Gets it now to Mitchell. Kennedy. Good stuff here. And the cross comes in from Kennedy, looking towards Nickel Orr, but evasive action there by the Cunupia FC defense, which, mind you, constitutes 5 players across today, indicative of the challenge they expect from this Police FC here at home.
With 2 defensive midfielders as well. So Cunupia shutting up shop from the onset. Hopefully they'll use it as a platform to get forward to better effect. For now it's Gabriel Nanton on the corner. This ball is in. This goes across the box into touch. No one able to get a telling touch on it. Rakim Kebi, one of those men attempting to get onto the ball. Here come Cunupia again. Caesar has gone over to the other side. Eventually comes to Kennedy. It's very good defending there from Maloney. Police recover and it goes back to Cunupia, who eventually win a free kick. Referee Derry just stamping his authority on this match very early. He's not here for the back chat. This player receives treatment.
Yeah, I think referee Derry is going to have his work cut out for him here today. If we cast our minds back to the first time these two teams met, right here at the St. James Police Barracks, a minor pitch invasion ensued as the Cunupia FC fans that time protested some of the refereeing decisions. And I expect it to be no different today in terms of the on-field rivalry between these two teams and the physicality expected to be meted out on one another.
Yeah, and police give as good as they take in these situations. Cunupia does have a very rugged side to their play, despite their ability to play some beautiful football. This is with Douglas. It's back on with Ligal. Douglas gets it forward. Unable to control it is Kwesi Allen. It's back with Cunupia. Just recycle possession and get it. But put themselves under pressure. Kareem Freitas winning the ball. Just dawdling a bit. Earns a bit of a knock for his worries. Ball is the other way. Looks to be taken out of touch by Belgrave. It will be a Cunupia corner. their first of the match.
So a bit of a worry early on for Police FC as Belgrave is on the seat of his pants. He's back to his feet now. Won't require urgent attention. But certainly it's going, whatever is afflicting him will be in the corner of the minds of this Police FC technical staff. Meanwhile, it's a corner here to Cunupia FC. Swung in by Christian Maloney. Headed away by Christian Thomas. And this is a good shot coming in by Trevin Caesar. Can't beat his fellow T&T International Adrian Fonset, however, who seeks to get Police going again. Mikel Orr picks it up in the middle of the park. Relays it to Bailey, and of course, Belgrave will now bring it out to Kennedy, who's off and looking for the run of Thomas. Good interception that time by Kadeem Graham. Kennedy gets this one to Mitchell. Can't produce a meaningful cross, and it's still in with the Cunupia FC defense. But Belgrave now gets there ahead of his man. Mitchell is back with Cunupia now. Midfield scrap, won by Bailey. Feels the brunt of a crunching challenge. And of course, applause all around for that passage of play. Both sets of technical personnel satisfied with the urgency of tackling at least. Cunupia FC surging for now. It's with that man Kwesi Allen, also known as Jep, trying to fashion a chance on his favored left foot that time. And unable to trouble Adrian Fonset in the Police FC goal. Here they come now again, the men of law. It's with Nanton. Kennedy is all alone on this near side. Plays it inside towards Mitchell, and he's brought down. That time, Maestro Mensah making the challenge. The Ghanaian, not known to mix matters, Mensah, and that time ensuring that Jabari Mitchell in that number 10 role for Police feels his presence and is alerted to what is to come in the remainder of this match.
Yeah, he certainly has one of the more unique names on this pitch, and he won't be forgotten due to his tackling style. It's just about 12 minutes played in this first half. Police FC have already had a very good chance set up by Kareem Freitas, but here they come again. This is Jabari Mitchell looking for options. This ball is through. Eventually be cleared by the Cunupia defense. With Christian Thomas looming. Clearance that time by Stephen Julian, who is the center of our back five, as we mentioned earlier. Probably the first time we've seen back five put on paper by these coaches. It's been a very attack-minded Ascension Tournament 2022. Here comes Mitchell with the cross. Charged down, and that is a penalty Referee Derry, very sure. Looked to be a handball call. Instant whistle points to the spot. Caleb Douglas looks to be the offending player. One of two central defensive midfielders just getting his hand in the way. It will be Gabriel Nanton from the penalty spot, staring right at John Pierre David in the Cunupia FC goal.
Yeah, Nanton would have missed last week's affair as police went under, and what better way to re-announce yourself or reintroduce yourself than with taking the responsibility from 12 yards out. Certainly they would have missed his creativity in the middle of the park, and he smashes it past John Pierre David. His penalty kick from the 12-yard mark to make it 1-0 to Police FC in the 14th minute.
Yeah, good penalty. Just gave the keeper the eyes and confidently stroked it in for a 1-0 lead. So better start for Police FC in this match. We see Nanton's penalty. The difference so far. But trying to throw him off with a lot of movement, but unable to. Now Cunupia FC chased the game.
Yeah, there was a bit of fortune to the penalty decision by referee Derry, but Nanton didn't care too much and made sure to put away his effort from 12 yards. On that basis, Police FC leads 1-0. And now it's Cunupia FC coming forward. Douglas putting in the challenge against Mitchell. He has the overlap now, uses it, but just can't quite find the accuracy needed to let OC Sandy free on that left-hand side.
Yeah, both Sandy and Maloney will be called upon to add some width to this Cunupia FC attack. They've been positioned to form a shield in front of their goal. So far, it's not worked out for them. Though it has to be said that the goal did not come from open play, so we'll see how they can recover from this setback. Still a lot of football to be played in this. We're in the 17th minute. Here comes Orr. It's blocked, has the second chance with options in the box. He's looking for Freitas. Just off target. Courtesy a deflection from the Cunupia FC centre-back.
Yeah, John Pierre David had to be brave that time as he came to try to punch the cross. Seems to have been delivered a knock to the ribcage. He's able to get back to his feet, and as we look at what happened on that occasion, Freitas was the man present for Police FC, and the contact made on David. It seems as though Freitas had the final touch, but referee Derry has pointed to the corner flag. Jabari Mitchell will oversee the duties for Police FC. Nanton asks for it to be taken short. Still alive. It could be in. It's off the crossbar by Elijah Belgrave. And hooked away by the Cunupia FC defense eventually. So something out of nothing for Police FC. Elijah Belgrave seeing his header crash back off the crossbar. In this, the 18th minute of play. Last weekend, they hit the frame of the goal on at least 3 occasions, Police FC, as they were chasing a result, and here they come again. So it seems as though their fortunes remain the same, although they do hold a 1-0 lead in this one against Cunupia.
And that was one of the points that Coach Hood had about their second half. They just couldn't get the ball into the back of the net at a point when they really needed it. A couple of good opportunities, both sides of the frame and the crossbar. Allen escapes the attention of 4 police defenders. Bailey comes away with it. It's a very good ball here for Freitas. But he's offside. Would have wanted to put that in though. Eagle eyes from the official on the far side, Andrew Samuel.
It must be said that that really was a good pass, looking for the run of Freitas. Touch and go, I'd say, but referee Andrew Samuel certainly does have a better view of it than I do. Meanwhile, Police FC here again have it. Simeon Bailey. This now is Orr. Good stuff here by Freitas. Tough challenge. Actually, Freitas gets it now and brings it out wide to Kennedy. Good ball in. Freitas from close range makes it 2-0 to Police FC in the 20th minute. And just like that, the lawmen seem to have forgotten all about last week's horror show here at the St. James Barracks and are once again stamping their class on this venue, or at this venue, which has been so good to them in this Ascension tournament.
And that'll do it. Kareem Freitas in a very good area, showing some very deft touches to first open up the play and then show up at the decisive point. Good control. And that finish is very instinctive. Almost a dead first touch. Second one was beautiful past the keeper. John Pierre David beaten twice already. Police FC lead 2-0 in the 21st minute.
Gabriel Nanton picks it up for Police FC. Has the support of Cleavon McPhee. Can't quite keep it in play. Throw into Cunupia. While referee Derry has a word with Kadeem Graham, the Cunupia FC captain today. Nanton all the way back to Adrian Fonset. Not had to call his name too much. Good turn by Elijah Belgrave there to evade the attention of the Cunupia FC defender that time, Maloney. An outlet pass, however, unable to connect with the intended Aaron Kennedy. Throw in again to Police FC along this near side. Kennedy gets it up to Thomas. Good one-touch football here by Police FC. Thomas could be through. Ian Cowie is asked to come across. Does well to usher it out of play.
Certainly a sharper police team than the one that showed up last weekend. Changes having the effect, just freshening up the way that they've played and approached this match against what could have really been a troublesome and plucky Cunupia team. They'll still have to remain focused, have to concentrate. It's only the 24th minute. But 2 goals to the good. Police FC are feeling quite confident moving forward. Look out for them controlling the pace of the game, stroking this ball around. This man should be involved in those efforts. Jabari Mitchell, here's his free kick. Looking for it again, here's Rakim Kebi. Offside there on Freitas.
Yeah, so it just seems as though Cunupia FC, although they've gone 5 across the back, are having issues in picking up their markers. And this is a giveaway now. It's with Freitas. Good shot. Low and just outside of that far corner. John-Pierre David grateful to turn around and see it missing or just on the wrong side of the upright.
Yeah, that snapshot looked to be a difficult ask for Freitas. Rushed it a bit. Almost got the desired result though. David is under siege. You see the ball won there by Christian Thomas and just wide of the right upright. Snatched at it a bit, did Karim Freitas. It's good defense by Belgrave. Even better footwork by Bailey. Graham stood to have committed a foul. It's Trevin Caesar having a very spirited conversation with referee Derry. Kwesi Allen intervenes, help him translate his thoughts.
So free kick here to Police FC in the 26th minute. Elijah Belgrave stands over it. He's perhaps going to aim this one toward Jabari Mitchell making the run. Well manned by Ian Cowie that time, and it's going to be a goal kick to Cunupia FC.
There we see that piece of play from Bailey. Then the infringement. Cunupia FC haven't benefited from the referees' calls so far this evening. They don't want to focus on that too much. Have to play their game, they have to focus. Have to play to the whistle. As Kennedy takes this straw on the close on the near side.
Good hold up play that time from Allen to get it to Caesar. Still alive, back with Trevin Caesar now. Just can't quite connect with the run of Legal that time. And it's coming the other way. Gabriel Nanton now gets it wider to McPhee and gets it back. Or steps inside, changes direction, and then is fouled. Spotted by referee Derry. inviting free kick here for Police FC. Jabari Mitchell, both Jabari Mitchell and Gabriel Nanton. It's going to be Mitchell. Good delivery headed away by Cowie. Follow-up header won by McPhee. It's Nanton on the volley. Good save by John Pierre David. Perhaps made it a bit more difficult than it actually was, but still, it was of utmost importance that he did keep it out of the goal, and he did just that despite conceding a corner kick.
Yeah, John Pierre David just putting something more positive on his highlight reel so far in this match. So well taken volley, great technique from Gabriel Nanton.
So almost half an hour gone. Police FC, this is the way they took the lead, and then Kareem Freitas able to get a second item for them that has them 2 goals to the good. Approaching half an hour played in this one here at the St. James Barracks.
It's good work by Kennedy to recover. Gabriel to Belgrave. Great switch over to Orr. Orr unable to bring it under his control. It will be a Cunupia throw on the far side.
Stoppage in play here for an apparent injury to Hakeem Legal. He's holding his hand. His left hand, it seems. So half an hour gone here at the St. James Police Barracks in what is the closing fixture of match week 11. Cunupia FC trailing currently Police FC 2-0. And certainly hoping to find a way back into this match. It's been pretty much one-way traffic so far. Police FC deserving of the lead that they currently hold, and certainly they need to press on to get all 3 points here today following last week's defeat against Central Soccer World. They're still in the top 3, 3rd position to be exact in this Ascension tournament, and as is indicated last week ahead of the fixture against Central Soccer World by head coach Richard Hood, they simply need to win all of their matches in order to continue to challenge the stranglehold of the Defence Force and Terminix La Hokota Rangers above them.
This is Nanton. Switched it all over, right across the field to Kennedy. It's back with Belgrave. Looking for Kennedy. Finds him. There's Nanton for support. That ball is just not good enough though. Christian Maloney will take this throw. It's now a police throw. Kennedy will take it. It's up into the attack though. This is Kwesi Allen with both police centre backs. And another great piece of football from Simeon Bailey. Eventually recovers it. Barry Mitchell doesn't get control that he needed. This one is route one straight up into the attack for Cunupia. Mitchell recovers. Nanton in control. Very fancy touch in defense. It's unnecessary, but no harm, no foul. Bailey's pass isn't as accurate as it needed to be. It's Douglas working his way down the left wing. Two in the box. This can be an opportunity. Good shot. Over bar by Maestro Mensah. My apologies, that is Kwesi Allen, number 12. Also involved Ligal. This is Freitas. This is good play by Cunupia, coming the other direction. Here's Caesar. Turns his man, looks for an option. They have taken too much time. This ball is cleared all the way up by Kennedy. Christian Thomas is unable to chase it down successfully. It will be a Cunupia FC throw. Taken quickly.
Good first touch there by Caesar. He has support on the outside. Can't quite pick out Kwesi Allen though. Elijah Belgrave with the interception, and it's now with Nanton. Police FC would certainly take this opportunity to stroke it around a bit. That time the ball played into Orr. Goes out of touch. Here again is Caesar, showing just why he's a highly sought after player, Trinidad and Tobago international. This is a giveaway in a good area. Jabari Mitchell will line one up. Certainly would hope to have that one back, as it failed to trouble John Pierre David in the Cunupia FC goal. Things certainly have simmered somewhat here at the St. James Police Barracks. Police FC have the reward to show for their earlier dominance. Goals scored in the 14th minute by Gabriel Nanton and the 20th by Kareem Freitas, giving them a 2-0 lead.
Cunupia FC have been trying their best to approach the police area, but so far unable to threaten Fonset. It's good football by Nanton. Thomas came marauding through, wasn't able to keep it under control. It will be a Cunupia FC throw. As Kennedy gets to his feet. That is offside. Maestro Mensah. A ways off from his central defensive midfield position. Police get us restarted. 2 balls on the pitch. Just for a moment. We'll be back with Adrian Fonset. sponsor taking his time. Eventually decides on Nickel Orr. Through from Tevon McPhee is up the pitch. It's to Freitas. It's back with McPhee. It's another police through as they press their way up pitch. Referee Derry has been very decisive this evening. Didn't hesitate to call the penalty, which gave us the opening goal from Gabriel Nanton. This is a bad header. Oh! Off the post from Jabari Mitchell. There's that post again. Tormented the police last weekend. Already twice for this match. It's a very strong run from Ligal. Eventually, stronger man and certainly a more skillful display there from Belgrave. It's up with Bailey. Nanton. This is KB. This is McPhee. Looking for Mitchell. Mitchell eventually gets it. Gives it to Orr. Good piece of defending there from Osei Sandy. Clutch of bodies on the pitch. Nothing too serious. It will be a Cunupia ball when play resumes.
So just about 5 minutes left in this first half. A lot of work to be done by Cunupia FC. That free kick that time, less than satisfactory. And it's Police FC coming forward now. Nanton ups to slow things down a bit as Belgrave then looks for the big switch out towards Orr. Keeps it in play. Nickel Orr on that far side. Look to isolate his man. Double team comes in, but he gets it back to McPhee, and this is a good looking cross. Freitas goes down in a bundle as they ask another penalty of referee Derry.
Certainly looked a better shot than the first. Nothing doing for Freitas, but it's a police free kick on the right side. As we see the police top scorer in your picture, Mikel Jem Gordon, hasn't featured in round 2 so far.
Yeah, it certainly seems as though he may not be fully fit, because a man in form and fit certainly would not sit out of Coach Hood's game day plans. As we see a shot coming in there by Gabriel Nanton. David sort of planted in his position. Wasn't quite sure of his angles and his coverage, but breathes a sigh of relief to see it go over bar. Again, Cunupia's play out of the back has not been good at all today. Frequently, they've given possession away inside of their own defensive third. It's happened again, resulted in a foul on Orr. And he may require some treatment, as referee Derry has indicated permission for the Police FC medical team to come to his aid. It's not going to be necessary in the end, though, as Orr is pulled to his feet. And Police FC will have free kick. Predictably, overseen by Jabari Mitchell.
Yeah, even with Nanton on the pitch, Mitchell still continues to be the dead ball specialist for Police FC. He swung these into great effect, getting a couple assists from corners, free kicks. Don't know if you can hear Coach Richard Hood asking, please, something positive out of this. A good ball to the far post. Comes to nothing. Belgrave pumps it back in. Or to Mitchell. Another cross into the box. Looking for Belgrave. Not making contact on that occasion. But certainly a good sequence for Police as we enter the final minute of regulation time in this first half. First half they've dominated not just on the scoreline but also on the balance of play. Elijah Belgrave's experience has been key to that. Brought in to steady the ship after their side was so shaken up last weekend by CSW.
And he certainly showed himself to be a sturdy figure in that defensive line. He's in place of another assured defensive man himself, Cameron Purcell.
Cameron Purcell, of course, is probably the second highest scorer in this Police team. Bound to score centre back. Good ball up into the attack, but will be shepherded. That's a Cunupia free kick.
In the end, all's well that ends well as Ian Cowie gets a hand as Cunupia seeks to restart play with a free kick. Meanwhile, action continues as we near the end of this first half. Cunupia FC will have a free kick. A minute of 2 added on has already elapsed. And so far, Police FC certainly would be the more pleased of the two teams with the first half performance. Do you concur?
Yeah, I think they can be pleased. We've seen Richard Hood out here with his laptop. He's probably taken a more critical eye of his players. Probably had some very stern words for them in training this week.
I think one of the interesting stats he may come out with is the amount of times Police FC has hit the woodwork. As we see now, this could be a chance. Kwesi Allen, the man they call Jep, has 2 for attention. He goes to ground, asking for a corner kick, and he gets it. It may be the final action of this first half. Cunupia FC with a chance to address the scoreline. And the goal here certainly would lift their spirits heading into the break.
And put a spoke in the Police FC wheel. If only on the change of momentum. It's a good opportunity for Cunupia. It's to the first post and it's cleared by Freitas. And that is the last action of this first half. First half in which Police FC have dominated the ball. They have a 2-0 lead. And Adrian Fonset has, as that smile would tell you, been generally untroubled.
Yeah, he's not had a save to make in this first period. And of course, that opportunity there might have been the one that Cunupia FC wanted to materialize. The endo, the corner kick cleared at the first man. And at halftime, it's Police FC leading Cunupia FC 2-0. Goals scored in the 14th minute by Gabriel Nanton from the penalty spot, and in the 20th by Kareem Freitas. But don't take my word for it. Let's show you a quick recap of play in the first period. Police FC certainly starting on the front foot. Good ball in here to Kareem Freitas. Couldn't hit the target though, and then they continued. Certainly a high amount of crosses coming in, and that time Adrian Fonset, the only save he'd had to make in this first period, as it was all one-way traffic. Police FC. That was the penalty shout. Certainly a fortuitous one, as you look at the player's hand, certainly seemed to remain tucked into his body, but Gabriel Nanton smashed home the penalty kick, and Police FC had a 1-0 lead, continuing to look for more. A number of crosses had to be dealt with, including that one, resulting in a header from Elijah Belgrave that crashed off the crossbar before yet another cross centered to Kareem Freitas. Good first touch to get it out of his feet, and then he swung his left foot to beat John Pierre David for a second time in the match. Police FC 2-0 up. Freitas continued to be in the thick of it. That time his shot off target. And as indicated by both sets of players ahead of this match, a physical first 45 came to a close with Police FC in the ascendancy, leading 2-0 here at the St. James Police Barracks. Of course, all of the second half action still to come. And of course, Jassy Marik and Jovan Ravello will be here at the other side of this break.
The fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news. And that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life. Stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on CNC3.
Volleyball filmmakers, producers, content creators, influencers, and recording artists. If you're looking to rent a versatile studio space with green screen, video wall, cyclorama, and more, look no further. GM Labs is here to make your dreams a reality. Located in the heart of Port of Spain on St. Vincent Street, GM Labs is your one-stop shop for all your creative needs with over 2,800 square feet to work with. Take your creative concept to the final product at GM Labs. Give us a call or WhatsApp or message us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at GM Labs TT.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Help us tell your stories.
We all see the negatives happening here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Let us begin the conversation
with inspiring content.
Targeting change.
Inspire TT. Be the change.
Digital Guardian launches this all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app. This all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app gives you live news on the go. Now get real-time news faster with notifications free of charge to keep you informed on breaking stories. Customize your news feed with only articles you are interested in for easier, comfortable reading and with same convenient access to the digital paper. Visit the iOS App Store and Google Play Store to download or update the Digital Guardian app, the most credible news in T&T. Already have an account? Simply tap on the resource subscription button in settings to sign in. It's a free update.
Make sure you have yourself a great invest week by viewing The Boss Report every Monday morning at 6:15 a.m. during CNC3's The Morning Brew. You'll get sound financial advice, whether you're a new or experienced investor, when you view The Boss Report. CNC3, covering your world.
Get the nation's leading newspaper on the go by downloading the Digital Guardian app on your iOS or Android devices now and enjoy our special introductory subscription offer now on. The nation's first and best digital paper in an easy-to-read digital format. The Digital Guardian, Trinidad and Tobago's fastest growing, most subscribed and most read digital paper. Stay on top with the market leader and don't miss a beat in today's fast-paced world. Go to Apple Store or Google Play and download now.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good share. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you up. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy your treats. This is Uncle Pete's.
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival, if you'll interview him, eh?
But how can you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
It's here at a newsstand near you. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win $1,000 instantly when you purchase the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It's quick and easy for your chance to win. A unique number will be printed at the back of each Guardian newspaper daily. Purchase your Guardian newspaper, then join JW for the daily Guardian Lucky Number Draw, the winning number on just before the nightly news on CNC3. If the number drawn matches the unique number at the back of your Guardian newspaper, then $1,000 is yours. Just bring the winning Guardian newspaper and a picture ID to Guardian Media Limited. You have until 3 p.m. the following workday to claim your prize. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win. NLCB approved.
Good.
Are you at home feeling isolated?
I just wasn't hearing myself, and I'm hearing myself. We're back at the St. James Police Barracks for second half action between Police FC and Cunupia FC, and this is the Ascension Tournament of Trinidad and Tobago. It's match week 11, and as this one is about to recommence, it's the Police FC team with a 2-0 lead, addressing their misfortunes from last weekend where they lost out 3-1 against Central Soccer World here at the barracks for their first defeat at this venue of the season. The players are already back out on the pitch, and now here come the referees, Timothy Derry and his 2 assistants, Johan Cornel and Andrew Samuel. And in short order, they'll get us going once again. The first half certainly belonged to Police FC. Though not outright, they've not necessarily bossed proceedings, as Cunupia FC did have the opportunity to come forward, but it's indicative of their approach to today's proceedings. Cunupia FC, they were playing 5 across the back with 2 defensive midfielders, and certainly would look to address a gap in link-up between that well-manned defense and so far a struggling offense.
Yeah, a lot of focus, it seems, on the defensive effort. They need a bit more cohesion to get out of the back with more success in this second half, especially as Police are known to put their high press on. As we just wait the restart of this match, we see the officials checking the nets, ensure that all is well. No changes so far, neither team opting to go to their bench. A couple Cunupia players are warming up. Let's see what the result of this conversation, halftime conversation with Cunupia FC coach and players, and how Richard Hood has prepared his team for the onslaught that they may be anticipating.
Cunupia FC get us underway in this second half. Ball is with Ian Cowie. Turns his man. can't find an outlet, and it's in the possession of Elijah Belgrave for Police FC now. Cunupia win it back. And right there is Gabriel Nanton to bring it the other way now. Police FC, this is a good ball to Thomas. 2 across, including Freitas now arriving. It's repelled, but only as far as Jabari Mitchell. Ooh, the oohs and ahs go up as that effort seemed destined for the far corner. And much to the relief of Jean-Pierre David in the Cunupia FC goal, just wide by Jabari Mitchell.
Yeah, the first real good moment of the second half from Mitchell. Bending that ball to the far post. David would want a lot more support from his defense. He's had a lot of work to do this evening. From Bailey, it's up to Thomas. Kennedy. It's back around to Belgrave. Match comes to a pause so that Trevin Caesar can receive some treatment.
Player down actually looks to be Mensah as we get a look again, and he was trod upon there by his own player, it seems. And that right ankle looked to be twisted particularly awkwardly. Treatment being received now, and he himself seems to be signaling that he can't carry on. Mensah. Wincing in pain. Just a disconsolate shake of the head. Have another look at this one as we saw Mensah getting his foot in, and there you see it just trod upon by his own player, Osei Sandy, and twisting his ankle. You can only hope that it's not too serious in terms of muscular damage, or severe muscular damage at that. But already the Cunupia FC bench is making the required adjustment. And the substitution is set to be soon confirmed. Brief stoppage in play. And Mensah will not play any further part. The player set to come in is Delon Jagasa. Substitution not yet being made as referee Derry gets us going once more. This is a good raking pass from Belgrave. 2-0 on the overlap now is McPhee, and a good ball rolled across, turned away at the first post by Stefan Julian for a Police FC throw-in. McPhee.
This ball looks to be set to be flung into the area. It is. Freitas is blocked on the flick on. Still battling for it. It's eventually cleared by Cunupia FC. This will be Rakim KB on the throw. Smart defending there by Douglas to win a Cunupia throw. Isn't able to further the Cunupia cause. Belgrave. Back with KB. This is Orr. Over to Kennedy. It's back with Bailey. It's Mitchell. Simeon Bailey controls, looking for the through ball. Doesn't get it. Cunupia still have some pressure here. This is the police high press that we spoke about. Just one man in the half, across the half for them, and that is Rakim KB, who clears it eventually for a throw.
Yeah, so this is Cunupia FC advancing on that far side. Allen though ups the go back to Caesar. Caesar gets it back now. Maloney joins the, and of course Police FC come away with it. This is Thomas, plays it up to Freitas, but he can't turn his man. It's won by Kadeem Graham, and he drives forward for Cunupia. Good ball and a good run being made here by Legal. And he's just moved off of it by the very burly Elijah Belgrave. No penalty despite their protestations, and it's Police FC now coming forward. Oh, good skill, he beats his man, all ends up. He's on the charge here, but ushered out by Graham. Really rugged and sturdy central defensive figure for Cunupia FC.
Yeah, and always feeling every bit of that sturdiness after that coming together. Seems to be okay. Bailey to KB. It's all the way around to Orr. It's being marshaled by that man, Douglas. This police inch up this near side. Freitas. Back to Bailey. My apologies, that's KB. Woo! Good skill. Just losing his man. It's recovered here by Freitas. Good fight there from the center forward. Cross is not going to find its intended target from Cleavon McPhee. But a good attempt. He's doing the same job that Kennedy is doing on the other end. Getting up to into some very interesting areas for Police FC. Adding another dimension to their attack. Even as they lead 2-0 against this Cunupia team.
Yeah, just about 10 minutes into this second half, and Cunupia FC certainly looking a bit more purposeful in their approach. But Police FC also remain on the hunt for a third goal, which very well may put this one to bed. Although it must be said that we've seen teams go 3-0 up this weekend already and have to fight to see out the result. Namely, AC Port of Spain yesterday against Central Soccer World before a 3-2 final scoreline. But here now come the Police. Good recovery by Bailey. Good defensive work. But it's turned back to Cunupia FC now. for Police FC. Gifted with possession once more. This is Nanton to Bailey. Good ball towards Freitas. He couldn't quite get a handle on it and then forced into a sliding tackle that time. Osei Sandy, and he feels the after effects. Seemed to be just a minor collision with Nickel Orr, who was the man in attendance for Police FC. He's pointing to his right hip, it seems, as the area in need of attention. Going to be a throw in to Police FC along this near side touchline. Cleavon McPhee opts to go back to KB and gets it back now. McPhee, can he deliver across? He does. Thomas does well to retrieve it, but just can't keep it under control, and it's Cunupia FC coming the other way now. Anton wins it though for Police FC. Simeon Bailey now will switch the play. KFC though, win it back. Good play by the substitute Delon Jagasa. And what looked to be a promising approach by Cunupia FC is then fizzled out into another change in possession, as we see on the ground just about near the half line is Simeon Bailey clutching his right knee for Police FC.
Yeah, real cause for concern for Police FC. Simeon Bailey is the man who has been sorting out their midfield for them throughout this tournament. They just don't look the same without him. It's a very awkward angle on the tackle. Challenging the ball, nothing too untoward about it. Looked to be innocuous enough, and slowly but surely Bailey rises to his feet. As the second Cunupia FC sub comes onto the pitch, Matthew Sarant replaces Christian Maloney.
They've also taken the opportunity to make a third substitution during this stoppage. Man coming off, Caleb Douglas, and in Dominic Douglas for Cunupia FC.
So Bailey seems to be okay. Just waiting for the referee to reintroduce him to this match.
He's moving quite sharply just down in front of us before he trots on. You can see him just entering the picture, number 36 for Police FC. Meanwhile, it's with their captain and goalkeeper, Adrian Fonset, as we approach 60 minutes. Cunupia FC now trying to get onto the front foot. It's with Allen. Closely marked by Belgrave. Back That's another giveaway, a cheap giveaway by Cunupia FC. Before Nanton with the volleyed pass aiming at Freitas. He'll scrap against Julian. He wins it and buries it as well. Kareem Freitas with goal number 2 in the evening and third for Police FC as they take a 3-0 lead against Cunupia FC rather, in the 61st minute.
Yeah, the boys from Central are really under it now. Kareem Freitas, first that ball from Nanton was great. Freitas showing good determination to get on the right side of his defender. He's finishing with great aplomb. Look at that pass. Slicing through Cunupia Freitas at the end to make it 3-0.
Yeah, just when Cunupia FC would have been trying to get forward and attempting to assert themselves with about half an hour left in this one, there was that man Freitas to swing the momentum firmly in Police FC's favor. And they are now 3 goals to the good here at the St. James Barracks, a venue that has been their fortress this season, save and except for last weekend's blip, which was a 3-2 defeat to Central Soccer World. Gabriel Nanton to his midfield partner in Simeon Bailey, and here come now Police FC through McPhee. The overlap being made around Nickel Orr. Instead, though, he plays it into the feet of Freitas. Orr gets it back, but just can't find room to pull the trigger. And Cunupia FC are coming the other way through Trevin Caesar. Loses out to Simeon Bailey. A wry smile from the lanky Police defensive midfield man. Now is Caesar. Loses out though to Orr. Double team. Caesar just not having quite as much time as he thought. Instruction is to lend the ball by head coach Richard Hood. Police FC encouraged to string their passes together. And this has been a particularly good passage of them before Mitchell is trying to get the better of Graham. Can't find a way through though, and it's Cunupia FC goal kick. So a bit of urgency here from John Pierre David. They need to be urgent if they are to address this current state of play. Police FC, though, have afforded themselves the luxury of a 3-goal cushion. Certainly can attempt to be a bit more composed and relaxed in possession.
Yeah, and they'll have to take the lesson from the rest of this weekend. A team that has been in control for all 3 matches that we've watched. 2 matches that we watched yesterday did eventually have a very tough ending to their games. This ball over to Bailey. Sorry, that's Mitchell. Finds Nanton. Turning, there's too many markers on that occasion. Here's Bailey. It's wide to Scooby. Kareem Freitas. Decent enough cross, but there's no one there to claim it. Thomas was there. He says he was under excessive pressure. But they have a corner. Nanton takes over from Jabari Mitchell. He will swing this one in. As you see another sub being prepared by Cunupia FC.
And in reaction to whatever it is that transpired leading to this corner kick, healthy discourse here between the fourth official, Rodfin Harris, and the Police FC bench as we see the corner kick coming in short. Nanton to Mitchell. Back to Nanton now. He takes the opportunity to perhaps take his man for a run, but on his favored or his less favored right foot, unable to deliver. Meanwhile, it seems as though the concerns of the Police FC bench are noted by fourth official Harris. Play is allowed to continue. It's a good ball out here for Cunupia. Good play by the player to get past Kennedy. A bit of shirt pulling. Does manage to get the cross in, but Belgrave stamps out any threat. Here come Police FC now through Nanton. Bailey now. And KB has all sorts of space and support, including Cleavon McPhee ahead of him. Not much happening ahead of him though, and he still manages to pick out Mitchell. And a particularly tough challenge there by Ian Cowie on Mitchell.
Mitchell just asking for further sanction. He's had a couple of those knocks, but it's to be expected. A player of his type. Quick feet. Very about his running business all over this pitch. It's going to attract some contact. This ball on the far side is with Thomas. Over to Mitchell. Gives it to McPhee. It's a good cross. Unable to get it on goal was Kareem Freitas. But the effort applauded boisterously by the Police FC bench.
Yeah, that was really positive approach play by Police FC. The overlap, a strong overlapping run by McPhee, and a good cross into that channel of uncertainty. Freitas was able to meet it, just couldn't direct it on goal, which would have completed a hat trick for him today. Meanwhile, Cunupia FC continue to search for a way to upset the passage of play. They've made 3 substitutions already and 2 more here now. One of them being Travis Joseph being introduced in place of Kwesi Allen, and the other sees one Raul Felix in for Osei Sandy. Police FC will also take the opportunity to make a change. And it's the end of Christian Thomas's shift. Coming in is Karen Sincere. Juma Clarence is also on for Nikhil Orr.
More of a refresh you have to feel for Police, but Cunupia FC are in a fight for their lives in this match. Fresh legs to help them with the chase. McPhee, who's been a breath of fresh air on this right side, just missing out. This is Legal. KB sorts him out. Gets that ball clear. It's well won here by substitute. He has a lot of options in front of him. Keeps going and doesn't find the right pass. Cunupia spring into action. This cross field ball is for Sarant. Unable to control it and build an attack. It's back here with Bailey. It's a good smart ball from Nanton. Just unable to get that ball was Sincere. Continues to chase that ball cross field. It's a lovely pass forward. Flag is down. Cunupia have an option. Comes to nothing really. You can see the frustration on his teammates, especially in their body language. That man, Dominic Douglas, one of the second half substitutions from Cunupia FC.
Fonset coming out under a bit of pressure, dealing with it well enough. This is Nanton, another good switch out to Kennedy. And he in turn plays it forward towards Clarence now. It's with Mitchell. And out to the left is Freitas. So ball management here by Police FC. No need to be too rash or too hurried. It's a 3-0 lead here. As Tyrese Bailey wins a corner kick off of Cunupia FC defender Ian Cowie. Two players that certainly would be familiar with each other from their time in the hallowed corridors of St. Anthony's College. Meanwhile, this is going to be Nanton in charge of the corner kick for Police FC. Plays it short to Bailey. Nanton gets it back. He'll line himself up here, no doubt. Just can't get his foot around it enough to put it on target. Nanton, he certainly had a fairly decent showing since his return into this Police FC team. Of course, he missed out last week as they suffered a shocking defeat to Cunupia, or rather Central Soccer World. And they've done all of their homework here today and have the reward for it. A really ugly challenge coming in that time by Kadeem Graham on Bailey. Referee Derry does the needful and shows the Cunupia FC captain a caution in the 75th minute.
Yeah, very unnecessary. The player was going away from goal. Probably testament to the frustration coursing through these players' veins as they certainly tried their best. This ball from Nanton is in. It's Bailey. Bit of ping pong. Mitchell involved. Eventually cleared by Legal. Back again with Bailey. Douglas was fouled there. Cunupia will come away with this free kick. It's Trevin Caesar. It's been relatively quieter in this second half. Involved all over the pitch in the first. Speaks to the work of the central midfielders, one of them with the ball, Bailey. Nanton as well. It's Nanton. It's Freitas. It's a bit wider, allowing for Juma Clarence to play in the striker role, the lone striker. It's good control by Mitchell. Distributes it across to McPhee. Gets it back. The goal is looking to get another attack started for Cunupia. This one is scuffed by Raul Felix. Eventually recovered by Caesar.
Yeah, so it's Police FC playing a bit of keep ball here. Firm challenge though, won by Cowie. This could be a good chance here for Cunupia FC. It's off the back side of Legal, but he was offside, according to assistant referee Samuel. '77th minute. Almost at an end here at the St. James Police Barracks. The home side well and truly in charge. Still looking for even further collateral. Stephen Julian doing well. In the end, just losing out to Gabriel Nanton. Police FC come forward again. This is Clarence. Leaves it for Mitchell. That is won back by Kadeem Graham. And again, police pressing really high indeed, especially for this period of the match. Approaching the final 10 minutes. As you see, Nanton goes down in a bundle under a challenge from Trevin Caesar. Cunupia FC would need to be really resolute if they are to find anything in this one. So far, they've not had the fortunes moving forward, and the way they've set up their team today didn't suggest that they would be too adventurous. As we have another look at what would have led to Gabriel's injury. During that stoppage of play, Jabari Mitchell was brought off for Police FC, and the man coming in, Kadeem Hutchinson. So further to the point being made that Cunupia FC will certainly have to find something special within themselves in order to try to get back into this match here this afternoon. Just about 11 minutes or so remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and I don't have my coaching badges or anything like that, but they still seem to be playing 5 across the back and 2 in front of them. They need to become, if not only resolute, but a little more adventurous. We saw what a late adventure in these matches can produce. Have to refer to yesterday's matches. Football feast, a feast of goals. Here's some adventure. Hakeem Legal is on a one-on-one run, looking for support. Gives it to Caesar. Again, they get pushed back by the police.
Head coach Defoe certainly has been on his feet for much of this match so far, the 80 minutes or so played. You'd want to see his team see this one out, perhaps getting a goal or 2. But on the basis of the balance of play, Adrian Fonset may not have too much to do before the clock runs out here this evening.
And never say never, but that opportunity just going over bar. From Travis Joseph. Fonset has, you said it, been largely untested in this match. And a keeper of his caliber won't be beaten like that. Here comes Legal again. It's a good turn. Another wild swing at the ball. It goes into touch.
Travis Joseph displays his own disappointment with that effort. It's going to be Fonset again to get play restarted for Police FC. Nanton now with the ball over the top, asking Bailey to go after it. Jean-Pierre David gets there first though. And then this is another giveaway leading to a foul committed by Roel Felix. Police FC free kick. Into the 83rd minute. And by all means, it looks to be a comfortable Police FC on their way to a comfortable victory here at their home turf. Good play there by Kadeem Hutchinson. The deflection could have sent it anywhere. In the end, it just flashes across the goal, the face of goal, and eventually cleared by Cunupia FC. For throwing on this their side to Police. Tyrese Bailey to his namesake Simeon. He's battling, eventually committing the foul on Travis Joseph.
If you're Richard Hood, you would be pleased by this performance. If you're Ron Lafferty, looking on at the team you have to play in the next week, how do you think you'd feel about that?
Well, Lafferty is here somewhere around on the Police Barracks venue, and I think what he's seen here certainly would have him on his P's and Q's ahead of the next fixture next weekend. Police FC will take on Real West Fort United. And based on the way Real West Fort United started yesterday, the professor will be convinced that he can go toe-to-toe, but the way they finished, allowing their opponents back into the match late on, certainly would have him trying to draft up some sort of defensive plan that would withstand this Police FC team. And they're still searching Police FC. This time it's Kadeem Hutchinson, freshly introduced, unable to find a way through that time. Police FC ball. It's with Nanton. Back with Hutchinson now. It's a smart play and then just giving away the PFC ball. Douglas. Played across now to Julian, stepping out of his central defensive position and committing a foul on Kareem Freitas. 5 minutes to go. It's not where they would want to concede possession, Cunupia FC. And again, here come Police FC before a giveaway there by McPhee. He's worked really hard on this right side of the Police defense, McPhee. forward and backward. Of course, his defensive duties polished off by a really good attacking contribution as well. Some good crosses. Really simple player in this role and deserving of his start today by his contributions in the last training week, according to Richard Hood. Meanwhile, though, here comes Hutchinson. He'll win a corner kick off of Kadeem Graham. A late one here for Police FC to attempt to further increase this lead. Nanton will have 2 to aim at, can't pick out either. As Jean-Pierre David steps forward to claim for Cunupia FC. Good play to retrieve it. Royal Felix just closed down that time. It's with Juma Clarence now, former Trinidad and Tobago Youth International. He'll go inside and have a shot on his left. Not enough power or direction, and it's just out of play for another goal kick here for Cunupia FC.
Yeah, not too bad from Clarence. Did get some kudos from his bench. Police FC are in a better mood at this point of the match than they were last week at the same ground. It's cleared by McPhee to Bailey. It's Freitas. Simeon Bailey. Gabriel Nanton across to Kennedy. He's kept running. A couple opportunities to find somebody. Doesn't. Foul on the keeper, just bringing play to a halt. Juma Clarence making contact with him. Will look to be a very enticing ball from Kennedy, who played a wonderful 1-2 on the left side. It's been full of running. It's a characteristically tireless performance from the little wingback.
Another look at the cross coming in, and Clarence certainly would have been eyes fixed on the ball. So too Jean-Pierre David. Eventually got the punch out, but the referee spotted the contact made by Clarence and blew for the free kick. So it's looked to be Police FC back to their old ways. And on the back of a really disappointing performance last weekend, they looked really unlike themselves against Central Soccer World, and rebounding in just the right way this afternoon with what looks to be 3 points and a clean sheet.
Credit to CSW, they put them under pressure. They made the best of their chances, but Police learned the lesson from that performance. They've come to work, played really well. As we look at these last moments of this match, approaching 2 minutes of time added on at the end of the match. This is McPhee. It's repelled. It's good defense from Belgrave. Up to Bailey. This is Legal. It's a very intelligent ball. He's looking for it again. Send for Legal into the box. He has options. It's very good defense from Rakim Kebi. He's holding on to that clean sheet. We only the fourth for Police FC in their 11 matches in this Ascension tournament. Number 11 is Trevin Caesar. He's blocked by Bailey. Another Bailey challenges really high up the pitch and does win. He has an option if he can look over his shoulder and see Juma Clarence. Tries to slip it through for Kareem Freitas. Just about 30 more seconds in this one. It's Gabriel Nanton. As Police FC continue to keep the ball very high up the pitch. It's Freitas. Still in a hat-trick, remember. Man of the match worthy performance from the Police striker. Fonset will hold on to this one. Referee Derry calls it. It's a 3-0 victory for Police FC. Great reaction to their defeat last weekend. It's a clean sheet for Adrian Fonset. It's back to a regularly scheduled program for the Police here at the St. James Barracks. It's the man who got us started. Gabriel Nanton scoring from the penalty spot in the 14th minute to mark his return to the starting lineup for Police FC. There you see the refs did have their job cut out for them. Light moment between Travis Joseph and Adrian Fonset. Stephen Julian also going over to give him a handshake. 3-0 Police FC versus Cunupia FC. Let's see how those goals came to be, how this match unfolded. Police FC were in the ascendancy very early. This shot from Bailey was handballed. Nanton from the spot, 14th minute. Just off center, good finish, strong penalty. This ball into Freitas was a good assist as well. He showed a wonderful first touch to kill it, and then the second one to put it past David. Had a very tough first half. Freitas taking the hand slaps, the back slaps and handshakes. In a very physical match. Saw the yellow card first of the match being meted out there. This ball from Stephen Julian almost opened it up, but Elijah Belgrave was there. There was a substitute, forced substitute. Maestro Mensah had to be removed. Freitas showed his determination to run down Graham and just bang in the third, his second of this match. Wonderful finish, well celebrated. Tackles kept flying in. It's Julian again, earning himself a yellow. That shot was well over bar and indicative of the way that Cunupia FC finished in front of goal. Police continue to plug away despite having a very good lead late in this match. This ball from Kennedy was headed toward Juma Clarence and he just made contact with David. No matter, 3-0 is how it ended. Gabriel Nanton, the man that got us started. Adrian Fonset keeping a clean sheet. Only a couple saves that he had to make this evening. We're going to take a short break and hear from the protagonists in this evening match. Stay with us.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
We are the fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others, to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news. And that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life. Stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on CNC3.
Volleyball filmmakers, producers, content creators, influencers, and recording artists. If you're looking to rent a versatile studio space with green screen, video wall, cyclorama, and more, look no further. GM Labs is here to make your dreams a reality. Located in the heart of Port of Spain on St. Vincent Street, GM Labs is your one-stop shop for all your creative needs with over 2,800 square feet to work with. Take your creative concept to the final product at GM Labs. Give us a call or WhatsApp or message us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at GM Labs TT.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Help us tell your stories.
We all see the negatives happening here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Let us begin the conversation
with inspiring content.
Targeting change.
Inspire TT. Be the change.
The Digital Guardian launches this all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app. This all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app gives you live news on the go. Now get real-time news faster with notifications free of charge to keep you informed on breaking stories. Customize your news feed with only articles you are interested in for easier, comfortable reading and with same convenient access to the digital paper. Visit the iOS App Store and Google Play Store to download or update the Digital Guardian app, the most credible news in T&T. Already have an account? Simply tap on the resource subscription button in settings to sign in. It's a free update.
Make sure you
So much improved environment here at the police barracks after this match. They've taken a 3-0 victory from this match against Cunupia FC. Cunupia FC coach Michael Defoe is sidelined with Jassy Marique for his final thoughts on this one.
Head coach Michael Defoe, after a difficult match for Cunupia FC, 3-0 defeat. Your thoughts?
It was a hard-fought game. You all saw the first penalty. We didn't feel that was a penalty at all. After that, we kept fighting. It's one of those games when it slips away from you.
Really, speaking of slipping Cunupia FC on the backslide in this competition, how do you intend to address...
It's a little difficult to hear you over that music playing there.
How difficult is it going to be for you to address the fortunes of the team going forward in this competition?
I ain't hearing you clearly, but I guess you see how difficult it is, huh?
Coach, you made several changes, several adjustments this evening to your starting lineup. Where do you felt it went wrong for Cunupia against Police FC today?
Well, it's a young bunch of players, you know, so little individual decision making could be better, and as such we paying for that. I hope we get it right soon, and that's just how it is.
Who's next for you in this competition, and I guess how would you approach that upcoming fixture?
Well, I can't recall exactly right now who is the fixture, but we'll go back to do whatever work we had to do. Try to look at what was the most important things we did wrong in terms of prioritizing our errors, and see if we could correct at least the first two on the list.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best moving forward.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Cunupia FC coach Michael Defoe cuts a very disappointed figure after today's match. They lost 3-0 to Police FC. Just a reminder of the score. Next weekend they have Maruga FC in a doubleheader at the Arima Velodrome. He'll be hoping that they can improve their fortunes and improve really their performance in that match. A man who needed some improvement from his team, Richard Hood, head coach of the Police FC team, is also at the sidelines with Jassi Marik.
Victorious head coach here this evening, and of course certainly happy to return Police FC to winning ways this weekend.
Absolutely. We felt as a team that we let ourselves down last week, and we thought it important that we came out and have a solid performance today, if nothing else, professional approach to what we do. And I thought the boys did that today, you know, so I'm happy for the 3 points.
What did Cunupia FC present before you today that you felt would have been the challenge, and did it materialize?
Actually, I can't think of anything really. For me, it's about what we do as a team, execute our plans, right? And if we do our jobs, basically what the opponent does doesn't really matter to us.
Next up, Real West Fort United, a team also finding its feet in this second round of the competition. 2 wins back-to-back for them. How do you approach that one?
Very much the same, right? We have our jobs to do. We come out and do the jobs to the best of our ability, and at the end of the day, if we do our jobs, more often than not, we get the points.
All right. Thank you, head coach Richard Hood. Police FC, the winning team today, 3-0 over Cunupia FC here at the St. James Police Barracks.
And a big part of that was 2 goals by Kareem Freitas, scored in the 20th, and then the pick of the pair in the 61st. He had a very good evening also, showing up in different areas throughout the Police FC attack and even lending a hand on defense. He now has 4 goals in the tournament and is sidelined with Jassi Marik.
The player of the match, Kareem Scooby Freitas, a double here today. You in search of the hat-trick?
Yes, I was.
Tell me about your performance here today, and I guess, talk us through the 2 goals.
Well, first of all, I want to thank God just for being out here. But my performance was a good one. It's always good to get 2 goals, you know. The first goal, the coach always tells me to go in the box, just attack the first post and the goals will come. So the first one is just a ball came across, trap it, compose myself, finish. Second one again, through ball, back of the net.
Though you've been the focal player for Police FC in this tournament, the goals have not really been coming as perhaps you may have liked. How does it feel to get 2 of them today?
It's always good to get goals, you know. Always good to get goals. Even though the goals haven't been coming much, I always back myself. I always say keep going. It will come, because I know the type of player I am. So I always work hard, and I know once I keep working hard, goals will come.
Lastly, how special was this following last weekend's performance where you all were shocked here at home by Central Soccer World?
Yeah, the Central Soccer World game was a really shocking game. So this performance was really good. 3 points, and we move on.
You all are still eyeing the top teams in this competition, Lockita Rangers and Defence Force?
Yes, we are. Our goal is to win the league, and we know we have Rangers and Defence Force to play. Once we beat them, we could come out on top.
All right, thanks a lot, Kareem Freitas, our player of the match here this evening, to bring proceedings to a close from the St. James Barracks in the Ascension Tournament, week number 11. We've seen no shortage of goals. 11 of them yesterday at the Arima Velodrome, another 3 here this afternoon, and of course, it brings to a close this weekend's action in the tournament. Until next week, I am Jassy Marique on behalf of Jovan Ravello and all of the technical team. We'll see you then.